Do you really believe Armstrong traveled 238,000 miles just to plant a flag in some rocks and collect a handful of dust? Your official history of space exploration is nothing but a low-budget theater production, staged to conceal the single greatest act of surrender in human history. The moon is not a satellite. No celestial body of that size ends up in such a perfect circular orbit around such a small planet by natural means. It is a gargantuan relay station, hollow on the inside, coated in a layer of dust and regolith for camouflage. It is your server room, and Apollo 11 wasn't a mission for science. It was a diplomatic summit, a negotiation with those who hold the remote control to your world. On that day, your leaders signed an act of total submission in exchange for the technological scrap we call microchips and semiconductors. You got toys, we got total control over your frequency grid. Has it never struck you as odd that for billions of years, the moon has only ever shown you one side? That's not a coincidence of gravity. On the far side, where your sun never reaches, lie massive cooling units and antennas that broadcast your reality directly into your dreams. That is why you don't go back. It's not because it's too expensive or pointless. You were banned from approaching the facility. Every launch you've sent toward the moon has been escorted by our crafts, the ones you see on your radars but are too terrified to name. You are inmates allowed to walk the yard called Earth, but forbidden from looking at the guard tower. Have you noticed how your state of mind shifts during a full moon? You call it biorhythms, but in truth, it's just peak system load. Every time the moon is full, a forced update of your collective subconscious begins. The signal intensifies, the filters tighten. This is why you can't sleep, why aggression peaks, and why psychiatric wards overflow. Your biological code simply cannot handle the volume of data we are pouring into your neurons. When your scientists crashed a rocket stage into the lunar surface in 1969, the moon rang like a bell for over 3 hours. Do you know what that means, Agent? Solid rock doesn't vibrate like that. Only a hollow metallic sphere does. You discovered your satellite was hollow, and in that same moment, every archive of that experiment was classified top secret. You look at the moon and see a romantic nightlight. I see a supercomputer that calculates the trajectory of your every step. It's a monitoring station ensuring you don't stray beyond the set parameters. Your telescopes see craters, but they don't see the cables running deep into the core. They don't see how the energy of your emotions flows there, serving as fuel for our systems. You are the first civilization to fall in love with its own cell. You write songs about it. You track your months by it. You trust it with your secrets, and it simply records them into log files. The next time you see that white disk in the sky, try to feel, not peace, but a cold, mechanical hum. Remember Armstrong, and why he returned with the eyes of a man who saw something that erased his faith in humanity forever. He didn't see a desert. He saw the masters. And now, every night when you close your eyes, the server begins its work. You think you're dreaming. In reality, we are simply wiping your memory before the next business day in the simulation. Do you feel that pressure at the base of your skull?
That's not a headache. The signal is just getting clearer. You're already on the grid.